Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
It's interesting because I was just thinking about this time and this place that we are all in, and I am as well. And I realized that the one thing that I do that makes the most difference to me is write. And what I've realized when I feel like I'm able to write, you know, in this maelstrom, is that I want to write everything but things that have to do with what's going on now. And the reason is twofold. One is that everybody else I know who writes is probably writing something about what's happening now and how they feel. And what I want to write about is the kind of thing that I like to write about, which is the minuscule. And that means not what's around us, but what is in us. And so every day, the times that I can feel I can write are the ones in which I can look out and see and get away from the cage that we've sort of put ourselves in with all the data and all the worry.
It's like a French, Italian, European kiss
Yes.
on both cheeks.
And I don't need to talk about it. There's enough about the virus and about the weirdness and the economy and money and energy. So it's just about putting myself in a place that is the same as I always am, which is what's inside.
I think Daisy's gonna figure he should bite my face. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Oh,
Or smack me.
Why would he do that?
Just because he doesn't know. He's there. My face is there. What's more to know? It's good to me, he says.
It's been really valuable, I think, for a lot of us to use this time to kind of pause and reassess. Time feels so malleable, the direction we're going in, because it's really easy to go day after day after day and just not look anymore.
Can you hear me?
So I'm trying to look.
Annie Coleman, Annie Grace Coleman. Annie Grace Coleman, filmmaker.
So I'm trying to look.
My whole childhood, lovely daughter, prepared me for this moment. And I need to tell you more because there's so much more to say about you. When I was young, my sister was the closest sibling, and she was 4 years older. So for the most part, I grew up in my formative years by myself. When I grew up, I felt most of the time that I had a mask on. And so it wasn't much different than this. That's all I can tell you is that everything's weird, and I felt that way when I was younger. In between years I didn't, because there was too much going on. But so I sort of came full circle on this, and I was so used to living in my head, living by myself, and not worrying about the virus so much, but just addressing the solitude and being able to be productive and driven. Annie Coleman, World Around Me. And that's all. Annie Grace Coleman, lovely daughter. And I need to tell you more because there's so much more to say about you.
They're really good. They're way better than I remember.
Always.
Maybe my taste has just gotten worse. Listen to that. Is it pretty?
Beautiful.